Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. No, ma'am. I believe in myself no matter what. If I make a little mistake, everybody makes mistakes, bro. I'm just a human. But that doesn't mean I'm not good at what I do. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take them to feel disappointed in you. What the freak? No. What? No, I don't think that. You complete things methodically. Ooh. You complete things methodically. Oh my god. Methodically. You complete things methodically. Here's the results. So we about to get into this personality test. I usually cite 16 personalities. I know in 2020, I was an adventurer. Then 2021, I turned into a defender. Don't know how that happened, but yeah. And then 2022, I went back to adventurer. Then 2023, I was an entrepreneur. Then 2023, later on in that year, I was an entertainer. So this year, we're gonna see if I stayed the same or if I turned into something different. You should take the test too and let me know what you get. Don't copy my answers. Do your own thing.
2 hours later.
So I just took this test and the result was not accurate. But then upon further investigation, I was watching the video back and I realized I wasn't even answering the questions right because sometimes they're a little confusing with how they word them. So I wasn't even answering them correctly. So I'm gonna redo it and see if the result is more accurate to how I actually am. You regularly make new friends. I would agree. I don't know if we're just so much like friends, but I make acquaintances and we follow each other on Instagram and we like each other's stuff and comment and like their stories. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. I like simple ideas. Straightforward, please. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. Emotionally. Your living and workspaces are clean and organized. They are pretty clean. Like my workspace is, because I can't work with a lot of mess around me. My living space, it'd be a little bit messy, but I'm gonna say I'm kind of. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressures. I would say yes. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Not really. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. I think so, yeah. I'd rather have people telling me like real stuff. You like to use organizing tools such as schedules and lists. I really do. I love those. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. No, ma'am. I believe in myself no matter what. If I make a little mistake, everybody makes mistakes, bro. I'm just a human. But that doesn't mean I'm not good at what I do. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. I would say yes if there's something to talk about. Like, I'm not just gonna walk up to you and be like, how's your day? But if you have on like an outfit I like or something, then I'll be like, I like that. Where you get that from? And we can start talking like that. But otherwise, no, ma'am. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations or creative works. This is when it starts getting confusing. You are not too interested, because I would read that as you are too interested, but it has a not in there, so you gotta figure out where the agree and the disagree goes. But you're not too interested in discussions. I am interested in that, so I have to disagree with this. How much do I not care? I like interpreting creative works, but not too much. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. Not really. Not really. I'll take your feelings into consideration, but I mean, facts are facts. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Disagree. But not all the way, just kind of, I don't have to have like a strict schedule, but I do want to have like a outline of what I want to do that day, You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I don't worry about that. Sometimes I wonder how they feel about me, what's their perception of me, but I don't worry about it. I don't care that much. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. I do. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. I guess a little bit. I like to have the base and then I start experimenting after that. You have to know the rules to break them. I don't want to make new rules. I want to already know them and then play with them a little bit. So that's why I chose that. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. No, I want to be honest. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Yeah, I do. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. No, I don't do that. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. It's 50-50. I mean, I like doing both. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I'm not really good at writing or telling stories. But not that I couldn't do it. I'm just not that good at it. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. I'm gonna say yeah, a little bit. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I do. Let's get your stuff done. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Not really. I do care about your feelings, but I do need you to know what I'm talking about so you don't do it again. Because if we like disagreeing on something like personal matters, like you hurt my feelings and you trying to act like no you didn't, and now you acting like I'm hurting your feelings for saying that you hurt my feelings. No ma'am, you gonna see what I'm talking about. And no need to be mean, but I do need you to know what I'm talking about though. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Not really. I'll go up to them. Your mood can change very quickly. I don't think so. If I have an attitude, I have an attitude. If I don't, I don't. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Agreed. Just because you crying don't mean that you're right and I'm gonna change my mind. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Disagree. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. I guess. I don't really like debating, but you prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Not necessarily. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. I'll say disagree. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Yes, I do. My intuition never fails me. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Disagree. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Agree. Except like dating or something. Like sometimes I just wonder why did I do that, you know, like why did I do that? But otherwise in regular life, nah, not really. I pick what I pick and I stick with it. Your friends will describe you as lively and outgoing. Yes, they do, all of them. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing. Yeah, you usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. I use both. I'm gonna go like this. You like to have a to-do list for every day. Yeah, I do. I didn't put all the way agree because like it's not a hard cut and dry to-do list. You have to do this today. It's like stuff I would like to get done today. If you can't do all of it, it's okay. But I feel like if you have a to-do list every single day and you like for real about it, you be getting that mess done. I don't really get it done for real. I just like to have it in the back of my mind. You rarely feel insecure. I agree. You avoid making phone calls. I don't. I make phone calls nowadays. It's just so much easier to get my point across. Like I used to hate making phone calls, like to like make appointments or order food and stuff. I got over that. It's just so much easier. Come on. I don't really like talking on the phone like to my friends and stuff because I don't like being on the phone that long. But if it's like a phone call to schedule something, I don't mind it. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Sure. You can easily connect with people you have just met. Sure. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Dating, sure. Other things, not really. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. I agree, because it seems like the world is going downhill and I don't need any more negative energy in my mind. I'm good, bro. It's okay. I don't want to talk about that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Nah. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical or efficient. Disagree. I understand how you might feel, but this makes sense though. Sorry. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. It's kind of both, but maybe a little bit more on the spontaneous side. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take them to feel disappointed in you. What the freak? No. What? No, I don't think that. You will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Disagree. It sounds lonely and sad. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? Disagree. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places. Both can be fun. It kind of just depends. I don't know. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Yeah. You often feel overwhelmed. Not really, I don't think, like. You complete things methodically. Ooh. You complete things methodically. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I would say yes most of the time, yes. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. While I do like concrete steps, I like creative freedom as well. So I would say a little bit. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. If it's about me, intuition. I don't care. My intuition doesn't lead me astray. You struggle with deadlines. I don't. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I do. Okay. Let's see my results. I'm scared. I didn't like my last ones that I got. I told you I was answering questions wrong, so maybe I get something different, but oh no. I wasted my coffee. Oh my gosh. No. Back to the video. Here's the results. Protagonist, oh my gosh. ENFJ. Look at me. Protagonist. That sounds like the star of the show. Main character. Funny, fun, charismatic, joy to be around. Yeah, so let's see. As an ENFJ protagonist, you possess a unique blend of charisma, empathy, and idealism that sets you apart in any crowd. Oh my gosh. Your natural ability to inspire and lead others is matched only by your deep-seated desire to make a positive impact on the world around you. You have an uncanny knack for understanding people's emotions and motivations, often sensing what others need before they even realize it themselves. Your gift for communication allows you to articulate your visionary ideas with passion and conviction, drawing others into your orbit and motivating them to join your cause. You thrive on meaningful connections and have a remarkable talent for bringing out the best in those around you. However, your idealistic nature can sometimes set you up for disappointment when reality falls short of your lofty expectations. Look at me. That's me, y'all. Look at me. Look at everybody looking up to me on my stone, on my rock. Okay. 72% extroverted, 68% intuitive, 61% feeling, 85% judging. What does that mean? Oh, I like to be organized and stuff instead of being spontaneous. Yeah. 90% assertive. I'm self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. I don't worry too much. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Your empathetic nature is both your greatest strength and your potential Achilles heel. While it allows you to form deep and authentic connection with others, it can also leave you vulnerable to emotional exhaustion. You may find yourself taking on others' problems as your own, sometimes at the expense of your own well-being. Oh my gosh, I can't keep doing that. As a natural born leader, you have an innate ability to rally people around a common goal. Your enthusiasm is infectious, and you excel at creating harmonious, productive environments. However, you may struggle with criticism or conflict, as your desire for harmony can sometimes lead you to avoid necessary confrontations. Learning to balance your idealism and pragmatism and your care for others will I gotta learn to balance. Okay, you can let me chill, y'all. Let me chill. Okay, your strengths: charismatic leadership, thank you, empathetic communication, strategic vision, people-oriented. My weaknesses, y'all, look at my weaknesses: putting others first. I'm a little bit sensitive to criticism, overly idealistic, and I take on too much at times. So I need to develop some practical skills to go with my idealistic nature. And I also need to learn to appreciate being alone and being introspective. I'm learning that, y'all. I've been meditating like every day for like 2 weeks. Your journey in relationships involves finding the balance between your natural giving nature and the necessity of receiving in return. I just let people walk all over me, and I guess I'm just too good of a person. That's it. Let's see. Barack Obama, okay. Oprah, okay. Who is this? Malala. Girl. Jennifer Lawrence. Maya Angelou. Ooh, The Matrix. I don't know these people. Well, that's me. This one is way more accurate, y'all. This one is way more accurate. The other one, I don't know what was going on yet. I could tell it wasn't accurate. Not only that, like I said, I was answering questions wrong. I wasn't locked in, but I locked in this time. Take the test yourself and tell me what you got. Because I'm curious. I want to know. What made it change? Let me see. Because I was an extrovert. Was still, ooh. I went from observant to intuitive. Oh my gosh. It was a shift. Very interesting. Observant people focus on facts and details, while intuitive people rely on feelings and hunches. I guess I used to think about facts way more, but now, since I've been, spiritually in tune and meditating and have my crystals and stuff like that, yoga and stuff, like it really changed the way I view the world. Almost like a 180, if you will. That's cool. And then feeling is the same, and then this changed a lot. This right here, it was almost 50-50, but now it's 85% judging. Judging people tend to be more organized and decisive, while prospecting people tend to be more spontaneous and flexible. So I used to be more spontaneous, and now I'm more organized and decisive. And I think that just has to do with me growing up and getting older. You see, you can't get what you want by spontaneous and doing stuff when you want to do stuff. You gotta have a plan and order. You gotta be disciplined. Have a plan, a schedule, to-do list, clean your environments, make sure you're comfortable with yeah. What I'm really enjoying, though, how my personality changed, is that you see at the beginning I was 78% introverted. I had a lot of social anxiety, really a lot. Yeah, 78% introverted, and then it goes to 69, then 52, and then it switches to extroverted, and then now it's 61% extroverted, then it goes into 72% extroverted. Oh, that's so cute, because I feel like I've always been extroverted, but like I had social anxiety and I was insecure in myself and I couldn't fully be myself, and now I just feel like I'm expressing myself more fully how I'm supposed to, Yeah, that's just so sweet, and that's just so cute. Like, aw, nothing wrong with introverts, but I'm not naturally an introvert, I don't think. I think I'm a natural extrovert, but I was insecure and anxious. If you like the video, leave a girl a like. leave a comment, subscribe. New videos on the way. As always, that's it. Okay. Peace.